Someone wanted the stream to start, so I started the stream.
Oh, Diva.
That was only slightly shady. Only slightly.
Oh, Diva.
Oh,
my vengeance will be quick and swift, and it will be coming when you are not prepared.
what vengeance? I started the stream.
My face was not better.
When is your face better? Hi, everyone.
So we're being messy boots today. Okay, I see the energy.
Well, this was a Messy Boots episode of television. But first, foremost, and most importantly, he's gone!
Good news. He's dead.
Well, not dead.
His game is dead.
Yeah.
His game is dead.
His game is dead.
We held on to faith. We held on to the faith. Brandon and I yesterday held on to the faith. And I'm very happy that we held on to the faith.
You kept on being a child of God.
Oh my God, Esme just heard the news. Oh my God, you just heard the news.
Esme.
Oh my God, they
Diva,
just heard.
We love good news. Esme, we love good news.
We love good news.
But-
Good news.
But yes, anyway, hello, hi, house guests, and welcome to Big Brother coverage of the Cup TV, currently unnamed podcast where we put the real in the teen reality. You can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan, that's Jack, that's Brook. Subscribe, because we're going to talk shit about Riley for this whole episode.
We're going to talk so much shit, the toilet will be jealous. And if you're curious, I stole that from Jimmy this time.
Who stole that from Jinx Monsoon?
Exactly.
In case anyone sees lights going by over here on the left, it's because I'm currently pulled over on the side of the interstate with a flat tire. So, and you know what? I got full coverage here, so why not show up to the podcast? I got full coverage. I got a phone. We're here.
Brooke wanted to be here so bad that they were like, nope, I'm gonna just do it from the side of the road. And I said, okay, Diva, go off.
It's not the first time someone's podcasted from the side of the road.
No, that is correct. This is the second time that someone has podcasted from the side of the road. So, you know what?
I have had the most whirlwind 24 hours. Honestly, 32, 48 at this point. If you've heard the internal lore of what's happened in my life, this is the first podcast back from when I was on fucking Fox, getting congratulations from my family, who I thought I told. And that's right, I did lose.
You told
48
us, but you didn't tell your family?
I told some of them. I told some of them because I didn't want to tell them that I won money, because I wasn't about to give away part of the $1,000 I won, instead of the $49.5 thousand I could have won if I flipped a coin right.
Anyway, go check out our dear sweet angel Jack on the 1% Club. The episode is available on YouTube, I think,
and Hulu.
But yes, they're
available on Hulu and Fox One legally, and YouTube if you want to actually be able to watch it.
Yay, Jack!
But yeah,
Diva, you did so damn good.
Yeah,
and you know, you'd think that watching yourself on TV would be the highlight of your week while watching TV. No, we actually topped it. We topped it. Holy shit!
Yeah,
he's dead.
His game is dead.
And now
I love this from Esme. 3 drinks.
3 drinks.
Oh, babes, I'm excited. And meanwhile, also, they are on the side of the road. They were on TV, and I'm on vacation in Palm Springs. So we're all just all over the place right now.
Wait, Diva, I just realized something.
Huh?
You're close to LA, aren't you? Like, reasonably?
Yes.
Girl, go be a wall yeller.
Wall yell. Wall yell. Wall yell. Look, we needed a general turnaround of good faith throughout the entire cup brand, and apparently this whole week has been great.
100%, 100%, and Esme is booked for 3 drag shows. Period.
Yeah,
we love to see it. But yes, we are going to talk about this incredible, wonderful Riley eviction party, where I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Riley has thankfully, beautifully, magnanimously, which is the word of the week. If you know, go watch our recap of episode 2 of Drag Race Philippines Legion Royale. Been evicted from the Big Brother house, and we are going to tell you all about how that came to be. But first, make sure to subscribe if you've not already, because we are here almost all the time giving you almost all things competitive reality TV. This is the conclusion of a week of beautiful Big Brother content here at the Cup TV, but we will be restarting another week here. So we will be back on Saturday with Unlocked, because there is an Unlocked this week. So Lana will be back hosting that on Saturday. Brook will be back, I think, if their move goes right, on Monday with Manic Monday, or somebody will be here hosting Manic Monday coverage. Jack will be back hosting Waffle Wednesday this week. I stepped in and did some waffling and some Wednesdaying this week.
I will note, and this is a strange thing. So the Saturday live feed Unlocked will not actually have the Unlocked episode, because for some reason that's being aired Sunday. Because I don't fucking know. Why not?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but whatever. But we will, on the Unlocked, be talking about the wall comp, which is happening tonight on live feed. So we will be talking all about that. But yes, Brook or somebody will be back to host Manic Monday on Monday. Jack will be back with Waffle Wednesday, and I will be back next week to talk about our next live eviction. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to all of our channels here at the Cup Network. All those links are down in the description below. You can follow us on our social media at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. We've got a bunch of fun content coming out there. Several many posts went out today talking about Big Brother things, including Wake Up, Lauren. Brandon and I talked all about that yesterday, talking about the Wednesday veto episodes. So go check all of those out. But yes, let's dive into this episode where we come back after the veto debacle of the century, where we now have Mickey, Morgan, and Riley on the block. And people are pissed. And the first thing we hear out of dumbass Keanu's mouth is, well, Rachel should have okayed this move by me. Sir, with what time? Also, who the fuck are you? First of all. But also, with what time? Lauren gave her 27 and a half seconds exactly to make this decision.
I mean, the real question is here, who the hell is Edgar? Who the fuck is Keanu? And why the hell should I take Keanu's opinion? A man who has been on the block pretty much every week in this house. Why should I take his opinion on game over a former Big Brother winner? That's just my question.
Just because they're in a final 2.
Because they're in a final 2 that was
really
established
Is it
this
real?
week?
Yes.
I don't know how real they both see it, is all I'm saying.
Well, they are in an established final 2, even though we heard in last night's episode that Rachel doesn't believe it's real. But that is this week's edition of What the Fuck, Keanu?
Yes.
I will also note that I'm pretty sure that Lauren was also told that Riley was going up significantly beforehand. That, hey, probably considering Riley going up on the block. And Lauren was like, I don't believe you. No, actually, I think you're bluffing. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
Yeah, we saw all of that. We saw all of that in last night's episode.
It's been said by a few different people, commentators, but I'm just going to re-echo some of the previous statements that have been said. Girl, you call yourself a future super fan, you think Rachel Riley's going to bluff you? She doesn't bluff. That's not really her thing.
Yeah.
She is the super fan left in the house, though. That is true.
I mean, sure.
She is. I mean, she is the one.
She is the one, somehow.
Yeah. But we get this whole part of the episode where there's all of this, like, everyone's in the storeroom, Lauren's crying, Kat comes up and she's like, how could you do this, Lauren? And everyone's talking about how Rachel pressured her, yada, yada, yada. Why do we have all this Jaws music around Rachel every time they cut to Rachel in the HOH room? Literally, that was the music they kept using for Rachel. I was like,
I don't understand. But I mean, I will say this, okay? I get Catherine being really confused and pissed at Lauren. Makes sense to me. Totally understand. I mean, granted, Catherine, I think this is probably the best thing that's ever happened to you, but like, legitimately.
And she doesn't even realize it.
She doesn't realize it yet, which is the weird part.
When she gets out of the house, she'll understand.
Hey, fam.
Hello.
Hi.
But yeah, Kat's breaking down to Lauren, and everyone's crying in the storeroom over Riley. But this is where I got my favorite moment of the episode, and maybe one of my favorite moments of the entire season so far, because we get Rachel, Ashley, and Will in the HOH room debriefing, and Mickey comes into the HOH room, and Mickey asks Rachel, "Are you okay?" And Rachel says, "No, I'm drinking a vodka seltzer. I'm not okay." I have never felt more seen in my entire life.
Are you okay? No, I'm drinking a vodka seltzer. I'm not okay.
I'm not okay. I love her. So real. So and real. Also,
can we also just add on to the fact that Rachel and Vince had a conversation the other day about game and stuff, and Vince was talking about if he were to save Riley, that he might not get put up on the other side of the house. It's just such a nerve-wracking decision. He doesn't know what to do. And Rachel's like, Vince, I literally nominated this man, went up to my room and drank 2 high noons. I don't know what to tell you.
Literally, like, but now I want to know what flavor of high noon Rachel drinks.
She's got to be a tangerine girly.
You think?
Tangerine, maybe lime?
I was gonna say black cherry.
I can see that.
Actually, good choice.
I can see that.
I was gonna say black cherry because I'm a black cherry girly, so I would like to or peach. So I would like to say that Rachel Riley is a black cherry high noon girly. Brendan, can you let us know, Brendan? Thank you, Brendan. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Rachel Riley. Can you let us know? Thank you, Mr. Rachel Riley. We really appreciate it. But yeah, we get this very interesting conversation because Miss Kelly, the instigator, we're finally seeing her back on the show. Welcome back to the show, Kelly. I guess maybe good to see you. But she's looking at Vince. They're talking in the have not room, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't know you and Lauren were that close." And then we get such an interesting moment where Vince has forgotten that he apparently has 4 final 2s. Because we know about his final 2 with Lauren. We've heard so much about it. This man has forgot that on day 9, he set up a final 2 with Kelly. And then on day 2, he set up a final 2 with Kelly and a final 2 with Riley. So I guess that's 3. I didn't go to fucking school for math. Point being, the man has 3 final 2s and forgot about 2 of them.
You know,
this makes sense.
Vince thing I've heard in a minute.
It is the single most Vince thing I've ever heard.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
maybe he's not good. Maybe he's not good at math either, and that's why he hasn't been able to find employment. I mean, look, girl, if you didn't
Moving
go to
on.
college, if you didn't go to college, okay, you're not willing to do work on a self-employment basis under any circumstance, okay? You have limited options for your career. You didn't go to trade school, nothing. Very clearly, you didn't go to trade school. So very clearly, right? What else would you be doing other than asking me a very pointed question about what size fry I'd like with my McChicken?
He also forgot to apply to a job.
Esme, I wish you were here right now. We'd be bantering so hard.
Also,
I shall
I love
sit
you.
back and observe. I'm not touching this loaded hand grenade with a
Also, I love
30-foot
you,
pole.
Esme, because I do
Yes.
agree. The
And look-
joint serve between Esme and Rachel would be so fucking fierce. I would love that.
But yes, look, I'm only shit talking this man right now because he has spent the past 5 weeks of Big Brother making everyone I like's lives miserable. And also, no, I know exactly where he should work. I figured it out. He should work
God.
at Waffle House.
Oh, there we go.
Mm.
And Lauren should work at the library.
Why should she work at the library?
Because she only speaks above this tone of voice and she doesn't say that many words. So I think working at a library would be very good for her.
Nah, she should work as like, I don't know, what's a job for people that can't make decisions?
Well, she's a bridal consultant, so that's actually kind of perfect.
Yeah, no, that actually works out really well.
It works perfectly for her. Anyway, now this is where we get the Mickey exposed party.
Mickey exposed
Yay!
Mickey
Exposed party. I didn't see what the origin of the Mickey exposed party was because I've been on vacation. I just saw the Mickey exposed party, so this was all fun and new to me. But we saw that apparently Catherine has had a working relationship with Mickey. News to me. I was
honestly very slightly, because Catherine has basically never been in. The only time Catherine has ever had power, it was kind of the move she was going to make anyway. So,
Yeah,
like, Mickey hasn't had much to influence.
I was going to say Catherine has had working relationships.
Would love to have seen it.
Interesting.
Catherine has had work in the Big Brother house.
She won a veto.
Interesting.
She won a veto.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
You were being messy
Correct.
tonight. Damn.
It's a messy season. It is a messy boots season.
It's a fucking train wreck of a season.
Again,
It is a
this
train
the
wreck of a season. I don't care.
This is the Survivor Gabon of Big Brother.
Yes.
And if you like
babe, if you think I'm messy tonight, go watch last night's. Brandon and I were messy boots last night.
Messy boots.
Go check out our Wednesday veto recap as well. It was very, very fun.
I just want to make it clear, it's the Survivor Gabon with Rachel in the island of the Idol's hut, going, "What the fuck is going on?"
Oh my
repeatedly, and having to step out to be like, "No, this is how we're going," and everyone else is like, "No, no." It's beautiful.
Catherine has about as much work in the Big Brother house as Vince has outside of it. Anyway.
Esme, you ate.
Esme, you ate with that. You ate
We're
with that.
kicking a corpse.
Anyway.
I mean, look, Dad is the same amount of activity.
Oh no.
Oh no. Brooke, we
Brooke's
heard
mic-
maybe the
Brooke's-
first couple
Brooke's-
inches of that.
Brooke's mic is somehow attacking them from their car on the side of the road.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a phone call happen right as I was reading.
Oh, good.
There we
Hey,
go.
DM
Second
rocks. Hey.
one.
But yes, so there we go. Anyway, Yeah, this is just how today's going.
It's the night. It's the night.
Yeah. So apparently Catherine has been working with Mickey, allegedly. So they were working with the M&Ms because that's been the MO of the season, but we haven't seen it up until this point because the editors refused to show the casuals anything of importance, as we continued to see in this episode. So Morgan walks in, and of course they shove the M&Ms in the bag, and Morgan panics. Because she's like, no, only I'm allowed to use the M&Ms with Mickey. How dare you, Catherine? So then she puts the pieces together and she's like, oh my God, Mickey is so much smarter than I thought she was. She's gaming with everyone. So then Morgan finally gets her head out of her ass and decides to fucking talk to other people about Mickey. So she talks to Ashley. And thankfully, Ashley has finally gotten her head out of her ass and realized, oh, Mickey speaks to me like crap and doesn't speak to me like an ally and talks to people about when I'm in the HOH room very frequently. So they finally have a fucking conversation. And Will is like, yeah, I agree. Because that's all he's been doing all season.
But at least he admitted to it.
Thankfully, we now know that's just because he doesn't listen to anybody. And Rachel is there, having realized all of this weeks ago. So now they're all finally like, hey, can we make an alliance? And Rachel's like, finally, competent people in this house. And then Morgan decides she wants to bring Vince into this alliance for some reason.
That's the best part.
It fucking makes sense.
It's like, no, we have a really good alliance. Hey, let's bring Vince in. Why? And do you know the best part? The best part is this kind of works. We see this work.
It works perfectly because Vince walks in and he's like, am I getting punked? And then everyone collectively is like, no, we're not all getting punked. Can we... Hold on. Can we make an alliance?
Crazy.
I think we can make an alliance. So Jack, get this. They make an alliance.
Unprecedented in the game of
completely unprecedented for this season.
I genuinely am so lost. Because obviously the catalyst we know for this is that we cannot get rid of these fucking M&Ms. We've seen them for 2 weeks. This is the first time it's been mentioned on the show, and it's being presented like we've all seen the M&Ms for 2 weeks.
Because we've seen these fucking M&Ms for 2 weeks.
But the casuals have no idea. They think Morgan just really likes her chocolate.
I can't fucking stand it. Anyway.
I want to... Kind of, but also kind of previously, but also now no one trusts her, but also no one wants to kind of get rid of her, but also...
But also no.
Yeah.
I don't know where Mickey stands, because honestly, Mickey was going home tonight.
Mickey was going home tonight.
And
we'll get to it. Yeah, we'll get to it. But...
Well... Yeah,
yeah.
I'm really interested to see. Yeah, M&M's does need to... M&M's is the new Lay's.
Yeah.
It was Lay's 3 seasons ago with Taylor. Now it's literally Big Brother winner gets a lifetime supply of M&M's. That'd be fierce. That'd be very, very fierce. Yeah, I kind of hope so as well. I hope, she becomes an early target. We'll talk about it because, there's two more weeks until jury, presumably. So we'll talk about those scenarios here in a second.
Yeah, which we didn't have confirmed, which, holy shit. Okay, we're going deep. Like, holy
Yep.
fuck.
7-person
I'm
jury
so
again.
ready for it.
Yep,
I'm so
too.
ready.
Yep. But let's talk about our Blockbuster. It's under a different name, but it's Perfect Shot, basically. Now this, okay, we got to buckle in here because this sequence of events is
I had a stroke.
I also panicked. I panicked a little bit. Okay, so it's Perfect Shot, but with a bit of a twist. So you have 2 minutes ultimately to make your perfect shot, get a score of up to 40, but you can lock in at any point. So I'm watching this comp, and almost immediately, Riley gets a score of 29. And he's just standing there. And I'm like, okay, damn it.
In terms of strategy, yeah, no, that's really smart. To be like, no,
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
not locking in yet.
Perfect strategy. So then both of the ladies are, doing a really good job. They're doing a really, really good job.
But they're not getting close yet.
Not yet. We get down to about a minute. Morgan hits 29.
And then immediately locks.
And then immediately locks in. And I'm like, what? Okay, so I'm getting very confused here. And then Riley, so we're getting a close-up view at this point. Riley locks in. And then we pan out and we see Mickey had locked in. And I'm like, why is everyone locked in with a minute left? And then I look over to my left and I look down at where Mickey's ball is, and she scored a 38. And Mickey won the Blockbuster, and Riley locks in after Mickey like a fucking idiot.
Not only after Mickey, but after Morgan, who has the same score as him, meaning that no matter what, if he locks in his score without even looking at Mickey's thing, he knows he's lost.
Idiot.
Genuinely baffling. The only thing I can think of is they both saw Mickey hit 38 and went, we're not beating that. And then locked in. They both gave up immediately, which...
Why?
Huh? I am... I feel like I've hit a siren's curse. Like I'm being driven mad upon the rocks because I don't understand what the fuck I've just watched.
The gas leak is real. Like, I genuinely...
Gas leak? Black mold? I don't know what. Is it coming through the TV screen? Like, what is happening? Oh my god.
Esme, I love that you're finding out about the sequence of events right now. Like, I'm a wild turn of events. Yeah, completely fumbled. Like, literally fumbled his game in one move. Because I think he thought he had the votes to stay. I genuinely think his cockiness and ego got him out of the game. And you know what?
I'm here for it.
I live for it. I live for it.
And I think this may actually be the first time as well where we've seen the votes change. No, this is the second time where the votes have actively changed based on the strategy discussions happening right before the vote. Which, this is what the Blockbuster's supposed to do every week. Unfortunately, it just normally doesn't.
Because most people do all their pre-gaming kind of beforehand, knowing all of the situations. So we see all of this play out over a 3-day period. Because the other one was, Young Cedric?
Young Cedric.
Yeah. Who's doing pretty well on the challenge from what I heard.
No, he's doing really well, and I'm so happy for him.
Good for him. I hope he becomes a mainstay, honestly.
So do I.
But yeah. So we get back into the house. Everyone finds out that Mickey won the Blockbuster, which is no one's ideal scenario. Because honestly, had Mickey been on the block, I think she goes unanimously. So she needed to win.
Maybe 1 or 2 votes to keep her.
Maybe,
and that's against Riley.
Yeah,
like against Morgan, it's over unanimous. On the spot.
Yeah, it's unanimous against Morgan. So we get strategy talks here, and immediately camera cuts to Vince and Ava, because we know that primarily the swing votes in this scenario are Vince, Ava, and we thought Mickey. We weren't totally sure about Mickey. We weren't totally sure about Vince, even though we just saw him lock in with the judges. But we weren't sure, what all was exactly going to go down. We knew Ava was a swing vote this week. And she was kind of the swing vote. Thankfully for Morgan, she put in so much good work. She was the only one of the 3 of them campaigning.
Yeah.
Riley did not do a lick of campaigning. Mickey did not do a lick of campaigning. And this is why campaigning in Big Brother matters. Morgan saved her ass when she needed it most. I am so... Morgan has not been my favorite house guest as of the last couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah.
But I am going to be honest here. She is turning her game around in a very positive way. I have been so genuinely impressed with Morgan over the last couple of days. I think being on the block has honestly kind of rejuvenated her game in a little bit. She's still not my favorite house guest by any means of the imagination, but I've been so impressed with the way that she's been very scrappy. When she's put under pressure, she has become a very scrappy player. She's done everything she needed to this week to save herself. Now, did she also fall into a really great alliance? Yes.
Absolutely.
And that's definitely part of it. But she put in a lot of really great work with Ava. And that is ultimately what saved her here.
Yeah, no, this is a very interesting vote. I'm going to be so honest. When this vote happened, I was like, wow, it's over. I guess that's just the end of Morgan's game. Riley's just going to stay another week in the house. It's really just like the boring outcome of, yes. And then, we see Rachel pushing for Riley to go to multiple people. We see everyone just kind of like awkwardly shuffling. Everyone is talking. Vince and Keanu are off to the side. And Keanu kind of like shuts down a conversation and then votes.
Yeah, and we do hear what Vince is trying to tell Keanu. Vince is trying to tell Keanu that Riley would put up him, Kelly, and Rachel next week. And he's like, no, that's not possible. But that is exactly what Riley said he would do.
Yeah.
Because he wants to target Rachel. And then he would do the boring thing of put up Keanu and Kelly.
Because they've won competitions before and are the most battle tested or whatever.
But it still means he would put Keanu up on the block and risk his game.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was one of the few people that was like, I think this vote flip is going to happen. I think this is going, because I do actually really think Esme losing Zach and then going on the block, I do think really, really woke her up.
Yeah. She should have been on the block last week with a good chance of going home. And now she was on the block this week with an amazing chance of going home.
Oh yeah, no. If Morgan was on the block last week, she was going home unless she won the Blockbuster.
Exactly.
It is remarkable Morgan did not go home this week. I really agree with this as well. Mortician does. I do think it humbled her a lot. I think because Morgan came into the game, and she is one of the more quote unquote famous house guests here. She does have a large Twitch following. She's used to having like she does have a large following, and she came into the game and immediately was in a very good position. And we have seen a lot of players like that settle into a really good position and get comfortable and then immediately kind of lose everything under them and not know how to recover from that. And I think Morgan has done a really, really great job of that. We've kind of also been very consistent at automatically associating Morgan and Mickey together. I'm going to actively do a really good job at separating them because they don't need to be associated together anymore, because it's Mickey is the person that is kind of, still harboring a lot of that negativity. We saw Morgan recognize what was going on, and we saw Morgan, not necessarily atone, but we saw Morgan recognize what was going on in those situations. She still did what she did. She still, the actions that she's done for the last couple of weeks are still there, and she still did those things. But she's recognized that she needs to be in a different place in the game for her game moving forward, and that doesn't involve Mickey. So, she's not back on my client list yet. But I'm looking out for Morgan again, because I think this is the start of maybe a rebirth for Morgan in the game. I'm not going to lie to you all. I think we're going to see Morgan have maybe a narrative arc and start, regaining some things. I think the Judges is going to be a really great situation for Morgan to be in. If they can write it out and stay in power for a few weeks, I do think Morgan stands a really great shot at going deep in this game, honestly.
Yeah. It's I would not be surprised if we now see her actually waking the fuck up and being like, well, I guess I have to play the game now. Because I mean,
think so too.
I will be honest, with this entire cast, something that people noticed in the preseason was a lot of people saying, I don't want to play the game early. I want to wait until it's later on in the game until I have to make moves. Multiple people are now waking up. Multiple people are now playing the game. Multiple people are now moving. Thank God, because otherwise, when would you have?
Exactly.
But, like, if this is what Morgan looks like when she's awake, I am very excited to see what she does, as long as she doesn't cross Rachel.
Yeah, and I mean, if the time comes where she needs to, that's going to be a huge resume move. I think that's going to be something that needs to happen at a double. If Morgan gets into power at a double, then that's going to be, that's a situation that's going to need to arise. And if she can figure out the situations that need to happen, she's going to take that shot. And if she can, I think she should. I love Rachel, but I think she should take those shots when they become available. So I wouldn't blame her for taking those shots.
Neither would I.
But yes, we get the vote. It becomes a very
it landslides.
Yeah, very
before
quickly.
Turning back the other way.
Yeah.
In a way I wasn't expecting. I'll be honest, this vote, they knew exactly what they were doing when they randomly called people. But holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to just run through it?
Yeah. So I mean, we've kind of already been, completely discussing it. Obviously, Riley is evicted by the narrowest vote of the season, 5-4, the closest possible vote you can have. Our 5 votes to evict Riley were Mickey, which I was very happy to see right off the bat. Vince, which was a very, a difficult decision for him, but it makes me happy that he did choose the judges over Riley in this situation. Ashley, we been new. Will, we been new. And Ava as the swing vote here, who does take a moment here, kind of a la Ashley with the Jimmy vote. She kind of does take a second, hesitates, starts to say Riley, and then does follow through, voting to evict Riley. And then we do get the 4 votes to evict Morgan as Catherine, obviously, Lauren, obviously, Kelly, and Keanu.
What in God's name had this? Like, so when Julie announces it says 5-4, I'm like, what? That didn't feel right. I could have sworn it was 6-3, 7-2, just like how it felt. But holy shit.
When was the last time we got a 5-4 vote on Big Brother? Like,
I will run the numbers on that really quick.
Yeah,
but it feels like it's been a
like-
while. Or at least like a vote where it was this close, not
Yeah.
in the early game.
Something tells me I want to say it's fucking Biiiiiiiiig again. For some
It
reason.
probably is. Let me quickly run the numbers here. The closest in BB24 was Amira leaving 7-4.
Okay.
Let me quickly just go back a little bit in time to see if I can get any interesting outliers. But I mean, Tucker and Joseph were relatively close in the same degree, with Tucker being 5-3 and Joseph being 4-3.
Yeah.
Cedric is 6-3. But this early to have this crazy split of a house is just, It is so refreshing after the shit show this season had become.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. It's wild indeed.
So, inside the house, after this is announced, Ava's obviously upset because she's like, fuck, I actually just sent him home. Like, my waffling sent him home, which, good on you. You will be celebrated for this move. I know it sucks, but thank you. It's just beautiful. It's delectable, delicious, magical. Every other word.
It's everything we could have ever wanted and more. I'm just thrilled. I was holding out hope for everyone. In our group chat, everyone was like, oh, it's done. It's over. And even in all of my other group chats, everyone was like, oh, it's over. It's done. It's over. Everyone had lost faith. And I was like, no.
We're so fucking back.
I was like, nope. We are not losing hope, bitches. We are not doing it. Not today. Not now. I am going to do my best to hold on to hope. And I held on, and we did it, and the demon is gone. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Rob Sesternino to read the fuck out of this man. I cannot wait for Sharon Tharp to read the fuck out of this man. I cannot wait for
I can't
Reality
wait for
Kingdom.
Taylor Hale
Taylor
to
Hale
read
to
him
read the
to his
to
face
face
on BB
on
Unlocked.
BB Unlocked.
If that episode does not end with a fist fight, Taylor did not go deep enough.
Unfortunately, because she's under a CBS contract, I don't think Taylor, because we didn't even get, Julie wasn't able to. Taylor's not going to be able to. We know that.
That's fair.
So do not come for Taylor, y'all. She's under a BB contract. She's not going to be able to on Unlocked, but she's going to be able. She's going to on Twitter, so don't worry.
I was gonna say I just found the same statistic. Esme did.
Oh yeah.
So 6-5 with Winston, then a 5-4 with Rachel, and then 2 weeks earlier was a 7-6 with Steve.
This is BB 20 levels of bullshit. This season is BB 20. This season is literally BB. You know what it is?
What is
because
it?
You want to know. So this season is giving BB 20 levels of chaos. You want to know the last season before that was giving this much chaos? BB 13.
It's been
the 7-year cycle.
I did see on Twitter, I could not tell you where, I think it was BB 27 Oops Al Faute. And it's so accurate. It's accurate. It's so good.
Because we literally had our who flipped moment. We literally referenced that.
Oh.
Not Oops Al Faute.
Oops Al Faute.
No.
I'm now having to remember that week 1 BB20 was Steve being evicted 7-6 while Sam was a fucking robot. I love this social strategic masterpiece of a show.
I love it.
And now we have a live wall comp.
And now we have a live wall comp tonight.
And
I love this season.
Important note, jury not announced. Meaning
no.
2 more evictions probably.
Most likely. Either it's going to be announced during the wall comp, which we'll see on Sunday, or 2 more weeks of jury. So we're going to have a Groundhog's Day situation here.
I could honestly see Julie announcing it like post HOH as well.
I could see it.
Or at next week's eviction. I can see it either way, honestly.
Yeah.
We also do have a very important announcement by someone on the BB Unlocked on Sunday.
Okay.
Suspicious. My thought is that someone could be announcing jury. We'll see. I don't know. This whole week is weird and fucked up, but yay, Riley's gone and we're all happy.
Oh, and then Boston Rob is here. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, for some reason.
I don't care. I don't like the man. Anyway, yeah, get your applications in for BB34, everyone. BB34 is going to be crazy.
BB34, 25 house guests, double evictions every week, and everyone is evicting their allies in the double blockbuster.
Not the double blockbuster.
The double blockbuster where you have to win your vote.
Now don't go turn it into Survivor now. Don't do that. That sounds bad.
Logan, you don't understand. First place of the double blockbuster is the only person to vote that night. That's how the new BB game works. So you have to nominate yourself in order to be able to vote.
Oh god, not the crash out.
CBS, I'm gonna need you to turn off this recording right fucking now. I don't need you getting any ideas. But we're done.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Riley's gone. Thank you, Julie. And on that note, I don't want to think about how old I'm going to be at that point. I'll be in Anyway, that's that. So we might be doing some things for wall comp tonight, y'all. I don't know. Lana likes to live stream the wall comp, but she's in the middle of other things, so we're probably not gonna live stream the wall comp. But there may be some social media things going on from the cup or from us, and then retweeted from the cup. So with that being said, thank you for joining us for this lovely, wonderful, absolutely chaotic whatever this was. We'll be back next week with some more BB stuff as we move into week 7, because this was indeed week 6. I don't know why I couldn't remember that this was week 6.
It doesn't feel like it, to be honest.
It's been a week, but it is now week 7 in the Big Brother house. We will be back on Saturday to talk about the wall comp and everything in between. So join us on Saturday for Unlocked, even though there will not be any unlocked content. But join us on Monday for Manic Monday, where we will be talking about the Sunday episode and the Unlocked, I guess, with, I think, Brook or some other people. Join us on Wednesday for Waffle Wednesday with Jack, and I will be back on Thursday to host our next live eviction. In the meantime, subscribe, like, and share here at the Cup TV. Go check out all of our other coverage. Our other YouTube channels and our audio podcast links are available in the description below. Go follow us on our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. You can also follow me and Jack, because Lord knows we'll be talking about some Big Brother stuff as well over the course of this week, because this season only gets crazier. Someone literally just followed us right now on Instagram as I'm saying that. So thank you to you that just followed us on Instagram, because I get the notifications on my phone. Subscribe, hit the bell, go get your merch, lanagcreations.etsy.com. And with all that being said, from way, 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 way outside the Big Brother house, we've been the Cup. Love only yourself. Don't even think about loving anybody else, because it's not worth it. Fuck Riley.
Fuck Riley.
Fuck Riley.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
And fuck Riley. Good night, house guests. Bye.
Good night. Cheers.
Cheers.